That's right, guys. In this video, I'm going to show you how to automate any TradingView strategy. Even if you don't have access to the code, even if you have zero coding knowledge, you can automate any TradingView strategy that you find in the indicators with just a couple of clicks. And we're going to use Signum for that. It's a new tool that makes life much easier when automating. And if you remember, I already have one of the most popular videos on automation, which is this one with 41,000 views. And that video is already mega popular and people love it. Now in this video, I'm going to show you an even simpler method to automate. It's going to take just a couple of minutes. Let's go. And for this tutorial to work, you need three things. You need a TradingView account, which you can get. The essential subscription is good enough. You need access to Signum, which you can get by just putting your name and email. And you need one of these exchanges that Signum supports. And we're going to add more exchange support very soon. And first of all, I want to go through the steps of automation very quickly, so you see if this video is what you're searching for. And then after that, I'm going to go through the steps step by step so you can actually follow along. Now, first of all, I'm going to log in to Signum. And once I'm logged in, I have to create a bot, choose my exchange, go through the tutorial on how to do that, put in the API keys, connect basically Signum with the exchange. And once I have done that, then I will arrive in this view here where I can choose my trading pair. In this case, it is Bitcoin USDT. And then I simply have to copy the name, the message, and the webhook URL into TradingView. Let me show you that right now. So in TradingView, I'm going to use this strategy here, which is actually ultra good on Bitcoin. It has these performance numbers, but that doesn't matter because this is about automating any strategy that you want. So what I will do is I will click on the alert button here, and then I will switch between Signum and TradingView to copy the name. Go back here, put the name, go back to Signum, copy the message, put the message here, and then go to notifications and then turn on the webhook URL, go back to Signum, copy the webhook URL, put it here, click create, and that's it. You now have fully automated this trading strategy to trade on Bybit. Ta-da! That was easy, right? But now let's go into the details because details matter. So now the setup is complete, but still you need to know a couple of things so you know better what is actually happening behind the scenes and as well how you can keep your setup working for the long term. So make sure to watch the whole video. Every detail matters. The first question you might have is, where is my alert that I have just created? Well, for that, simply click on this alert panel icon here and you will find your alert over here. When you hover over that alert, you will actually see quite important information. So keep your mouse hovered over that and you can see here the message that you're sending to Signum, which is super important. You can check the bot ID, double check if that is the one in Signum that you wanted to connect with by simply going here and checking the bot ID if it's the same one that you wanted to have. So that is quite cool. You can also see which strategy you have actually automated to double check if that is correct and that's what you wanted to do. And also you can see the chart. In this case, is the index Bitcoin USD chart, and also on which time frame is it. In this case, it is the 1-day chart. And the most important information, is it active? Because if this alert is not active, then of course, you will not get the alert sent to Signum and then nothing will happen, right? How can you keep this alert running for the long term? Well, let me show you. Go to your alert and click on the edit icon. And you can see here there is a field called expiration. For me, it is an open-ended alert because I have this feature. It's quite expensive. You do not need to have this. So if you don't have an open-ended alert, simply make sure to set it as far into the future as TradingView allows you to do that. So take the last day that it allows you to take, click set, click save, and make sure to do that every 1 month. Even if you can set it 2 months into the future, do it every month to extend your alert, just to be safe. Okay, but how does this alert actually send the message to Signum exactly? Well, hover over this again and take a look at the message. This is a JSON and it contains placeholders. It contains a placeholder for the action, and the action is strategy.order.action, and that will be simply a buy or a sell. So TradingView will simply take whatever the strategy is doing here on the chart and it will give that signal to Signum so Signum can actually then trigger a proper market order for you on your exchange. So here, when you go to the chart, you can see there are these arrows inside of the chart. Those are the buy and sell signals from the strategy. So this is the blue arrow for buying and this is the pink one for selling, right? And those are exactly the trades that are executed here. And whenever they actually happen in real time, almost real time, let's say it has 5 to 10 seconds delay to actually send the webhook and then arrive to your exchange. So keep that in mind. This is not for real-time trading. trading, of course. So I'm using this for trend following strategies. This is what I do. This is one of my strategies. So as you can see here, there is a buy signal. And when it happens in the exact moment, 10 seconds later, it will have triggered a trade on my exchange. So what happens, it will take this message, it will replace all these placeholders, right? Especially it will say which ticker is it, which bot ID, of course. So Signum knows which bot to trigger, which action, is it a buy or a sell? And then it will send it to the webhook that you have put here, right? Which is Signum. And then Signum will take it and send it to the exchange. Easy as that. I have a small diagram to actually explain that even better. So here basically the strategy does whatever it does and it sends the signal to Signum, and then you can connect as many exchanges as you want. And by the way, we do require to have sub-accounts for each bot because that makes the setup much simpler in the long term, because all the budgets are fully separated from each other, and you will see all of that in Signum. It's fully explained over there why that's the case. So you can connect as many bots as you want, as many exchanges as you want, and whenever the strategy sends from TradingView a signal to Signum, then Signum will take care to actually trigger the order and then to show you in Signum exactly what happened. We have a log and we show exactly what happened when. So if the order went through, you will see that. If there was an issue, you will see that. You will see exactly why the issue happened and you can fix it. So it's quite simple. This is the overall setup. It is very easy to do, and that allows you to take any strategy from the indicators here from TradingView, any, okay? Even if you never have seen it before, you don't have access to the code, you can simply do exactly what I showed you in this video to automate that strategy. There is a limitation that you need to know about, and it is on purpose because Signum is made for retail investors, for trend following strategies and swing trading strategies. So it supports only long positions, right? So if your strategy does long, cool. If the strategy that you have chosen does shorting, then those shorts will not be executed, okay? So keep that in mind. Another question that you might have is, what if I change the settings of the strategy, or what if I actually remove the strategy from here, or I hide it, or whatever? Will my alert still work? Will my automation still work? And yes, okay, you can change the strategy however much you want. You can even delete it fully. It doesn't matter because the alert is completely independent from the strategy on the chart, okay? So whenever you create the alert, it takes all of the information that I've shown you before, right? You have here the information about the strategy, the time frame, the chart and everything, and it saves it. And that is what it will use forever, okay? No matter how much you mess around with the chart or with the settings of the strategy. And that is a very good thing. You might ask yourself, for how much money will this bot actually buy and sell? Well, it says here, the bot will convert 100% of one asset into the other asset. Now, why is that a good thing? Well, let me explain. So here you have your trading pair, it's Bitcoin USDT. And whenever there is a buy signal, it will take all of this USDT and buy Bitcoin for that. Cool. And then, and the most important part actually is this, when there is a sell signal, then it will take all of the Bitcoin that are on that sub account, this is the sub account, and sell it for USDT, right? And that is important because you want to protect your money from losing it again in the bear market. So whatever Bitcoin is on that account in this moment, when the sell signal comes, will be sold and converted to USDT, which is stable, right? So your portfolio will do like this. And by the way, there was a losing trade here, but that's it, right? And will not do anything until the next buy signal. So that is good because instead of doing this, your portfolio is doing this, right? And that is why it is like that. Now, how is that beneficial? Well, if you look at this, you will see that you have a sub account here on Bybit, and that contains however much USDT you want to invest in the strategy that you have connected, right? Okay, cool. So when there is a buy signal, it's quite simple. It will take all of those USDT, which is the budget that you have given this strategy, basically, and convert it to Bitcoin. But what if you find some more Bitcoin somewhere else on your wallet or on another exchange, and you say, listen, you know what? I don't want to look at the chart every day. I want to just send it here to this sub account. And when there is a sell signal, right, then take whatever is on that account and just sell it, okay? Sell it. Make sure that I don't lose it when the bear market comes, okay? And why that is so cool is because you do not need to change anything in TradingView or in Signum in order to have this exact behavior that I was just telling you about, because it's already there by having this 100% conversion back and forth, right? So to summarize, you have a budget for each bot on each sub-account that you connect, right? You can move money in and out at any point in time, and the strategy will buy and sell whenever the signals are coming for 100% of what is there. Now, there is one other benefit, which is actually that because they are separated, the budgets are separated, so the bots cannot take the money from the other thing, right? So they are fully separate, and you can actually see their performance because they are separated, right? So when one bot makes more money, then it has more money next time to reinvest and so on, right? And when another strategy is another bot makes less money, then it has less money later on, right? And then you can do the calculations, which bot was better and how much money did I actually pay in fees for this strategy, for that strategy, right? It's fully separated. It's very easy to do that. And that is why Signum is like that. So now you know why it's better to separate trading bots into their own sub-accounts, and Signum will guide you into doing exactly that. You click on Create Bot, you click on the exchange that you want to use, and then when you scroll down, you will see either a video or the explanation in form of text and images on how to create your sub-account, how to create the API key that you then put here, and then also how to put money on that sub-account. It's very simple, and for each exchange, you have all the explanations right there at your fingertips. It is very easy to do. So now you know how to automate any TradingView strategy, but now let me show you TradingView strategies that you can actually go and use right now, because the one I showed you here is one of my own, and in order to get access to that, you need to apply for my auto trading masterclass. But not everyone will want to do that. And you do not need to do that unless you want the best strategies and the best education on the planet for automation. But before that, you can use other strategies. Now, let me show you the Gaussian channel strategy, which is actually one of my strategies, but it's fully free and it's actually very good on Bitcoin and Solana and some other coins. And now you know how to automate it, right? So these are the numbers for the Gaussian channel strategy. If you want access to this strategy, it's very simple. You just click down on my Telegram group, you join that Telegram group, and then you simply ask for access. Give us your TradingView username, which you can find up here, right? This is mine, but we need yours, and then we can give you access very quickly. Another strategy that you want to look at is the breakout trend follower strategy. This one is quite interesting on many assets, maybe not the best on Bitcoin, but try it on other coins. You can find it here by clicking on indicators and then simply searching for breakout trend follower. In general, it's very hard to find good strategies. I've been clicking through all of the indicator strategies from TradingView. Well, not all, but a lot of them. And the trick is to search for strategy, okay? Because not all of these things are strategies. They don't come with buy and sell signals. Often they're just indicators. So indicators don't have buy and sell signals. Strategies do have that, right? So TradingView offers both. So when you go here to the indicators, then type in the word strategy and then go through them and try them out. Maybe it helps to also say trend strategy because you want to have a trend following strategy. In my opinion, those are the ones that perform best, and you can click yourself through them. Most of them are horrible and they don't produce any profits whatsoever. They have huge max drawdown. So that is why I'm showing you those strategies, those two free ones and one of my own, because it's very hard to find good strategies, especially a strategy that works on any crypto asset and will make money most of the time, right? Because you find strategies that work on one asset or two assets, but that's it. And those are not good strategies, because it doesn't mean that they will also make money on that asset where it worked well, because it's basically overfitted just for the time frame of the past, but not really of the future. So the best strategies work on many assets, okay? That is the golden rule, which most people don't understand. Yes, my strategies do exactly that. And that's why I have my education. I have access to exactly the strategies that I'm using. And if you want to have access to this, and by the way, this is limited to 1,000 people. Not everyone will get access. We have to understand each other and like each other. I do not have to sell this, okay? I just want to help people who need help. So this is not for everybody. But if you think that this is for you, make sure to read the whole page. Do not apply before reading this, okay? Because it's a waste of time for both of us. And the members of this masterclass, they are mega happy with this, right? So yeah, we're both happy, right? If it's a match. So if you apply, then make sure to say schnitzel, okay? Schnitzel the food, because I will give you 20% off once we understand each other and we want both to get into this relationship, right? Of being in the masterclass and also you being my student and I'm being your teacher. So put schnitzel and you will get 20% off when you book the call with me. I hope this video changed your perspective and your life forever. Now you know how to automate very easily. You know which strategies you can use. But what you don't know yet is why it is so important to have a strategy in the first place. So make sure to watch this video next, where I explain exactly that. Actually, make sure to watch more of my educational videos because they will open your eyes even more. And make sure to join our Telegram group where we are discussing the market and strategies every day. I see you over there. Bye-bye.